honest with you. Maybe your suspenders too. There you go. Come on up to the center stage. We want to toast them properly. We're having a wardrobe malfunction. Please do not let a breast slip out. It's Janet Jackson all over again. Craig got that job. Folks don't know me, I am Karaoke Kurt Romisher. I am his best man. I am his little brother. And I am a cheese ball. Thank you all for joining us here for this very special, beautiful wedding day. I would especially like to thank the parents of the bride, Ron and Stephanie Scripture, and on the groom's side, our dad, Bill, and his wife, Evie Romisher, and my mother, and Chris's stepmother, growing up, Joanne Romisher. Where are you guys at? I don't know where you're at. Where you guys are. And thank you all for being here, raising two great, wonderful, successful people, all you guys. Big round of applause for the family. You know, last night at the rehearsal dinner, many of the guests were in either 49ers or Seahawks attire for dinner. If that's not a symbol of these two's passion for football, I'm not sure really what is. Except I heard they first met at a Seahawks 49ers game's parking lot tailgate and by the porta potties. Huh. So I guess for many of us, when we were at a large tailgate, we walked by a row of those, we're not thinking pleasant thoughts. But I guess for Chris and Angie, when they walk by a row of porta potties, they smell love in the air. Good for you, you know? Beauty in the eye of the beholders. But more on a serious note. To be honest with everyone, myself being married and balancing many careers, and you know how life happens, I see Chris and Angie love each other extremely deeply and have a real passion for wine. But I personally really have not had the time to really get to know the real inside relationship of Chris and Angie. So, I hope they don't mind, and I hope you folks don't mind. Being the curious, inquisitive person that I am, come on, Kurt. I would like to ask them a few questions. So, let's have them sit down here. They don't mind. Have a seat. Angie and Chris, take a seat right here. Angie, you sit here. Chris, you'll sit here. Chris, sit down, please. Here, we'll take this from you. Angie will take this from you. Take your shoes off, please. Please take your shoes off. Chris and Angie, take your shoes off, please. You'll do it. By all means, take your shoes off. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, beautiful feet. Angie, hold your one shoe here. There you go. Chris, hold her shoe here. Chris, take your shoe off. Take your shoes off. Come on, what are you doing? Is that hard for you? Oh, I heard that. Eat. Hold your shoe. Take your other shoe off. Take your shoes off. Come on. Wow. He does not listen to direction. There you go. Hold it. Ah, there you go.
Oh, Jesus. Come on.
All right. Those folks. Great. Introductions, please.
It's time to play the Shoelywed Game. With your host, the best man, the Karaoke Kurt Romisher.
Oh, thank you guys. Big round of applause for me and our Shoelywed couples tonight. Chris and Angie. Folks, this is where we learned what these two are really all about. Let's see if they make matches and they don't know what each other are gonna pick. Now, Each person's gonna pick what they think the other one is gonna say. Now, they're gonna raise what Angie will raise Chris's shoe if she thinks Chris does this. Or she'll raise her shoe if she goes, I do this. Vice versa, Chris, you'll raise your shoe up. Wow. And you'll raise her shoe if you think she does that. Or you raise both shoes. Let's play the Shoelywed Game. Ready, guys? All right, let's test it out. Okay, who is from the Skirmisher clan? Raise your shoe. There we go, we got it. Who is from the Romisher clan? Great! Question number 1 is down, so we got 1 point for the couple. All right, second question. Who is older? Wow! We're starting off great! So they have not figured that one out yet. This relationship is going swell. Okay, when you first met, who made the first move? Hey, look at that. Who is the better driver? Who is the better driver? Wow! They still have not decided on anything yet together. We're still playing that Shoelywed Game. Who has been in the more car accidents? Who's been more in car accidents?
Winner!
Hey, we got a match! Frank, do I get a ding? No, we're not prepared for that. Okay, never mind. Sorry, Greg. Who is funnier? Who is funnier? Hey, we got a match! There we go, Craig, I like that. Who is the better athlete? Hey! Really? He just told me his hamstrings hurt. Why is he eating steak? Who has the crazier family? Oh, this Shoelywed Game where it brings down dysfunction all over the place. Who is the better kisser? Oh, that's good that you guys don't agree with your own self. Who is smarter? Who is more adventurous? Who is more creative? Who is more likely to be running late? Who said, I love you first?
Way to go, Chris! Way to go!
Who is better looking? And she doesn't hide it.
She's
Who
right.
wears the pants in your relationship? Are those capris? Who is going to pay the bills? Who's most likely to wake up grumpy? You got a vote? Okay. Who is in control of the remote control? Yeah, that sounds about right. And finally, who do you love more than anyone in the world? There you have it. It's the Shoelywed Game. Give it up for those two for the Shoelywed Game. Thank you, Chris and Angie, for being great sports, for sharing with me all of these intimate details of your lives. Aw, he wants to help her with it. Not with your shoes, Chris. I bet all of us can agree that your relationship and marriage is a shoe-in for a long and soulful life.
Stop it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for being good sports, guys. Appreciate it. Angie, you look beautiful, and thank you for this amazing wedding.
Woo!
And for being such a great and wonderful person for who makes my brother so very happy. I know in 50 years, you two will be just as happy as you're gleaming of it today. And to Chris, my brother, being a Romisher of German descent, some might think that we might not publicly display our emotions. Let it be known, though, I am an emotional wreck right now. I am tearing up like a little girl inside.
I can tell.
I'm proud of you, Chris, and I love you. Congratulations. I'm not done. Hold on. God, German to German. Ease it up. Everyone now, raise your glasses to our new married couple, Chris and Angie Romisher. Here's a quote by George Sim. There's only one happiness in life, to love and to be loved. I see that right here. Cheers, everyone. Let's give it back to Craig.
All right, where's Nord at? Come on up here.